Hello and welcome to Fly with Lee. It's my first video. Today we're going to be doing a checkout in a PA-28. That big hang over there. So yeah, I haven't been flying PA-28s for a number of years. I've been flying the Cessna, so it's a bit exciting.
Perth Radio, Golf Bravo Sierra Lima Tango. Good afternoon. Request airfield information.
Golf Bravo Sierra Lima Tango, Perth Radio, good afternoon. Runway 21 right hand, QNH 1022.
Runway 21 right hand, QNH 1022. We're looking for a 1 hour flight. Come back for a few circuits. 3 POB in, 4 hours endurance. Golf Lima Tango.
Golf Lima Tango, roger.
Hey, 1022 is set, and we have a little standby down here. Okay, there's no one there. Golf Lima Alpha indicated.
Golf Lima Alpha, roger.
Golf Lima Tango entering back tracking runway 21.
Golf Lima Tango, roger, nothing known to effect.
Perth Radio, this is Golf Bravo Oscar Alpha Hotel, changing frequency to Alpha radar on 121.205.
So here we are, we're just backtracking runway 21. We're going to spin around in a second and line ourselves up and get ready for takeoff. At this point I always feel like how you feel when you leave your house and you're going on holiday and you wonder if you've left the oven on. You always feel like you forgot something. Well, anyway, let's get up in the sky and we'll work out what we forgot. What could go wrong, eh?
That's all good. I'm happy we've got that's one dot out. Fuel pumps on, landing lights on. Okay, good.
So full power at this point, we're rolling. We're looking at our airspeed, we're keeping ourselves on the centre line,
11 knots.
using our rudders there. That was the wind there from the tower, just so that we know if we got a crosswind. Once we hit our rotation speed of 55 knots, gently pulling back on that yoke. And we're saying a big fuck you to gravity as we take off into Perth on this beautiful spring day. It really was a lovely day. You can see the snow there just on the top of the mountains. It was beautiful, clear air as well. A pleasure to be in the sky.
Bunch of down, landing lights off. Good.
Runway 21 right hand, 1022 Golf.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
And around to the right.
So at this point we're just turning on to downwind here. Checking that we've got power, we've got fuel.
Golf Lima Tango downwind, touch and go.
Making our downwind cool. And we're going to turn on to base. So at this point we're just thinking about starting our descent. So we're going to ease off the power. And we're going to start bringing in some flaps just to help us with slowing down the airspeed and getting us nicely on the runway. We're going to try and intercept the runway centre line, stay on it using our rudder pedals. Here we are, just turning on to final. A few things to make sure once we're on final. We need to make sure that we've told the tower that we're on final, what runway we're on, we're ready to land or do a touch and go. Got our carb heat down. Just before landing we're going to put that carb heat up so we're ready for a go around. And we're putting our landing light on. At this point we're just thinking, are we too high, too slow, too fast, too low. Controlling our speed with our attitude, so if we're too fast we'll raise the nose. Too slow, we'll lower the nose. If we're too high, take some of that power off, and if we're too low, we'll add some power. And hopefully we'll get a nice greaser here. This is my first landing in a PA-28 in some time, so we'll take what we're given basically. But we're looking nice, looking stable, coming in nice. Sheldon's looking happy. Big shout out to Sheldon, by the way. He's a great instructor to fly with. Really chill. It was a pleasure to spend time with him in the plane. Got Felipe in the back. Good time was had by all. Let's see what we can get here. Hopefully a greaser, a butter, a lure pack, utterly butterly. Can't believe it. There we go. Nice touchdown. Get rid of them flaps, full power, and let's go.
Hopefully we'll do it a little bit tighter this time.
So we're going to do a flapless this time. So this is in the event that our flaps aren't working for whatever reason. Something stuck in the mechanism. You never know. So we practice for this just to make sure we know what we're doing in the event that our flaps fail.
Final 2-1.
200, 130.
So that's the tower just giving us the win there. We could say a Roger Dodger there if we fancy it, but I chose to ignore him. You might notice that our approach is a little bit more shallow this time, because we don't have that extra lift from our flap. So also we add a little bit more speed to compensate for that decrease in lift from the flaps. And normally we won't get a greaser with a flapless approach for landing, so we take what we're given, but this one didn't seem to be too bad. Lovely jubbly, bit of a bump there, but we'll definitely take that. No flaps to get rid of, full power, and let's go.
Golf uniform, final 2-1, touching it.
Thought I'd have loads of witty things to say for the camera. Right? Yeah. Don't show the GoPro image where you just go, ah, so this is how I crashed. Yeah. Like that guy who jumped out with his GoPro.
The uniform, down
we won't go there.
Yeah, I think he's in a lot of, well, he's going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. Stole my idea as well.
Hey?
He stole my idea as well.
Of course he did. You're going to go over to King Horns and then do the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so smooth today.
It's lovely. And we're going in roughly the direction of the winds. Yeah. So I'll make a note of that.
Alright, so we're going to do, just while we're going en route towards it, we'll complete the one stall that I want to do. And so when you're ready, can you please give me the clean, fully developed stall with the standard recovery?
Okay, I'm happy with that, Hazel. You happy with that, Hazel?
I'm happy.
Alright, let's do it.
So the Hazel check is just something we do before we do stalls to make sure that we've got enough height to recover. And there's nothing around us, no airfields, no danger zones, no built up areas. You can see I've decreased the power there and we're just holding off the that attitude, watching the speed bleed off. Getting slower and slower. And eventually the plane will stall. Nothing to be worried about. There you go, little stall, full power. And we increase our airspeed and bring the nose up and recover nicely. That's all it is.
And you can level out here. How you feeling back there?
What?
You feeling okay?
Yes.
Good, good.
It's alright.
Yeah, that was quite nicely done. Okay, so as you find along, all of a sudden, there's your engine. Without input from yourself, it's just lost a bit of power. What are you going to do?
It's lost a bit of power, but okay, so we've still got some power, so I'll probably start a turn actually back to the airport. So it's gone all the way now. No problem, so let's start trimming out for best glide. And I'll turn downwind, it's probably wise. Okay, 75, I'll be on. Yeah, I'll start fault finding, so I'd make sure that my mixture's in, my masters are on, my mags are on, and go for a restart. No restart, I have to shut it down. So mixture off.
What about the fuel pump and changing the tank maybe?
That's a good idea.
Put the fuel pump on.
Fuel pump on.
And you've changed the tank.
Change the tank.
And it still hasn't worked.
Right, let me just go for it again. So fuel pump back off. Actually, should we put the fuel pump on?
Keep it on. Yeah.
Okay, there's lots of fields around. Look for one into wind. Head over here. That's alright. Because I've still got 2.5 knots.
12 knots.
So I'm looking at that long field there, I quite like the look of that one. Okay. So I'm on a downwind. At the moment.
Appreciate that,
I'm going to find 1,000 foot point. Don't forget the wind, so I'll try not to be too close. I'm a little bit fast. Alright.
I'm going to give it one engine warm.
Okay, one engine warm, and I'd also do a mayday, Golf Lima Tango engine failure. To the west of the airfield, landing in the field.
Go still uniform, Roger.
Okay, so there's actually some power lines in here that I don't like.
Okay.
Which is a bit of a shame, to be fair. So I'm gonna go over here now.
Just watch that nose.
And we're gonna land in this field diagonally. The brown one or the green one? The green one.
Okay, now you'll make it. You can go around.
Didn't mess with the flaps there. Felipe, we were landing in the field, alright?
Down 2-1 to left.
Alright, let's head back towards Perth City and level out the climb here as well.
Too much stimulus.
What's that?
Too much stimulus, too much going on.
Yeah.
Leveling and
turning, oh my god.
all at the same time. Get that on camera, Felipe.
Alright, if Felipe were to get sick now, this would be the time.
Okay, Felipe, you're gonna get sick now.
Alright, no problem. Alright, and when you're ready, can you please do one 360-degree steep turn to the left.
For steep turns we don't need a hill because we'll treat it as the lookout.
Yes.
Okay. To the left.
To the left.
That's the hard one.
That's the hard one.
So, Mike, we have final 2-1 to land.
Okay, let's do this.
So steep turns are something that we practice as pilots in case that we have to avoid another aircraft or a bit of high terrain at short time. So here we are on a steep turn. Anything between 45 and 60 degrees is acceptable. At 60 degrees we pull 2 Gs, so it can feel a little uneasy. What we must make sure is that we're keeping our eyes outside of the plane. Don't look at our instruments. This is all visual. We actually don't have a direction indicator at this point, so we're using visual references. I was using the city of Perth for this turn.
That was nice. That was fun.
Good stuff. And if you can do the hard one, I'm sure you can do the easy one fine.
Gotcha, Charlie Echo. Roger, I'll give this your ruckle.
Okay?
Alright, let's see if we can remember how to do this. Just joking.
And what would you say for a glide approach to land? What would I say about it? Yeah. Do you want to do it? No. But I will if you say, let's do it.
Whatever you say, Master Sheldon. You're the boss man. I'll do it.
Hopefully with Tango descending dead side.
So here we're descending on the dead side to keep out of the way of other aircraft. Normally a good idea.
And cut the power. Fine, turn immediately.
210, 12 knots.
He's taking his time, isn't he?
So actually I was taking my time to put the flaps on here. We're super duper high. Looks like we might even have to go around. Anyway, we do a cheeky little side slip, lose our altitude, and it turns out to be a nice landing.
That's it. Put that rudder in and that aileron. Good. Push that rudder in some more. There you go. Keep pushing
Stop your tail, don't wait
it in.
to land, runway 21.
And straighten out the plane. Have a look at the end. That was fun.
Got Alpha Tower mitigated.
Very nice.
Golf Tango on intending to...
Can we do that again?
1 mile to reach the belt area.
So as you can see, I enjoyed that quite a lot. No, Sheldon isn't doing an impression of Gordon Ramsay here in Elle's Kitchen. He's telling me to taxi faster. We drive these things as if we've stole them when we're on the ground. There's no point waiting around down here. Anyway, I wish the people in front of us would.
We park the Warriors, yeah, where we usually park them, so follow this geezer. Yeah. Follow this geezer.
Golf Juliet Hotel, final
Not a
runway
geezer
21.
at their speed, to be fair.
Thank you very much for watching the first episode of Fly with Lee. This has been great. I had a great time. Lovely time in the air. Catch you again soon. Bye bye. No feet required. Hold down for me. This guy crazy, motherfucker.